guys, I'm your educator Shulagna Ghoto. Today I gonna brief you about the topic population growth. So let's start. So first of all, what is population? So population is, we all know that, a group of individuals of same species living in the same area, right? So population growth is the measure of how the size of a population changes over time. So it mainly depends on three parameters such as population size, death rate and birth rate. So it can be divided into two types: exponential growth and logistic growth. So first of all, exponential growth. Now, exponent is mainly a mathematical term, which means that in how many times the number become multiplied. That means to the power. So if there is said that 2 to the power n, then the value of n become the exponent. So exponential growth is also called geometric growth. So population show exponential growth if all the members have abundant availability, so they are free to reproduce, because there are not any ligation of any resources, right? But in realistics or real world, population may grow exponentially for a particular period of time, and ultimately they will be limited by resource availability, right? So the definition of the exponential growth, I can say that if something grows at a constant rate, but if when growth become more rapid in relation to the growing total numbers, then it is called exponential growth. So the formula used to express exponential growth is dn by dt equal to rn, where capital N can be represented as population size, small r can be represented as intrinsic rate of natural increase, t is time, and dn by dt is equal to change of population size per unit time, or I can say population growth rate. Clear? So suppose this is an example of grains of rice which is growing in this chart exponentially from 1 to 2 to 4 to 8 to 16 and so on. Okay, so from this chart I can say n is equal to 2 to the power k minus 1, where k is the number of square on the board or chart, that means the carrying capacity of this chart, and n is represented as number of grains of rice. Okay, so here we can see that the exponent or the power increases as we go from square to square, right? Okay, so if k is equal to 1, that means for the first square the n will be 2 to the power 1 minus 1, that means 2 to the power 0, that means 1. But if k is equal to 2, that means for the second square, then n will be 2 to the power 2 minus 1, that means equal to 2, and so on. Okay. Now, if anything have to define in an ideal form in mathematics, then the integral form is used. So the integral form of exponential growth equation is nt is equal to n naught e to the power rt. So nt has been represented as population density after time t, and n naught is the population density at time 0, that means the starting time, and r has been represented as the intrinsic rate of natural increase, that means 2 to 4 to 8 to 16, which is gradually increasing exponentially, right? And e is the base of natural logarithm, which has been provided into the question, that means the value is generally 2.71828. Okay, so this is the exponential growth curve, and it is mainly J-shaped curve. You can see that, and it is not starting from the 0, it is starting from 1, because population must live from previous, right, which is gradually reproducing and increasing the whole population. That's why. So here to some extent there is a lag phase due to adjustment with the current environment for reproduction, or I can say to proceed into the next generation, right? And when the lag phase become overcome, then the next growth pattern can be seen. Clear? Now the second type of population growth is logistic growth. So when the growth rate of the population decreases as the number of individuals increases, then this is called logistic growth. That means in logistic growth, a population's per capita growth rate gets smaller and smaller as population size approaches a maximum imposed by limited resources in the environment, which is known as carrying capacity or capital K. So the formula used to express logistic growth is dN by dt is equal to Rn into K minus n by K, where n has been represented as population size, dN by dt is equal to change in population size per unit time, K has been represented as carrying capacity, and R is equal to intrinsic rate of natural increase. So the logistic growth curve is mainly sigmoid or S-shaped curve, okay? So here nothing is growing in an exponential rate, but everything is coming in a stationary position due to limited carrying capacity of the environment. Or I can say the resources are limited here, which cannot increase beyond the carrying capacity, okay? Now let's see the differences between the exponential growth and logistic growth, then you can easily understand between the both. So the exponential growth occurs when resources are abundant, while logistic growth occurs when resources are limited. In exponential growth, population passes well beyond the carrying capacity of the ecosystem, but in logistic growth, population does not grow beyond the carrying capacity of the ecosystem. Exponential growth curve is mainly J-shaped curve, but logistic growth curve is H-shaped curve. A stationary or stable phase is seldom achieved in exponential growth, but a stationary or stable phase is achieved in logistic growth. It has mainly two phases, lag and log phase, but logistic growth has mainly four phases: lag phase, log phase, deceleration phase, and steady state. Exponential growth can be seen in fewer organisms like lemmings, algal blooms, etc. But logistic growth is more common, like members of wildlife, yeast, which is a microscopic fungus, etc. Okay? So, hope your concept about this topic have been cleared after this session. There has provided a link of e-quiz into the description box, so you can score and test yourself by those questions. And if you have any doubt or facing any problem during solving the e-quiz, then after scoring, please ask me into the comment section, and also you can reach to us through our mail ID, which is into the description box. I am so much happy to say that in previous lesson I have got your lots of responses and doubts through mail. So don't miss the chance to get a healthy score. Lastly, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Then you can get notification about my next videos, which is coming on every Sunday. Stay safe, stay tuned. Bye.